by all means, come on in. It's not like I had the door closed for any particular reason.
Nice to see you too, Alexis.
Have you ever thought of knocking?
Oh, come on, why bother with formalities? I mean, if my memory serves me right, we passed any semblance of propriety months ago. Or do you give all your clients passionate kisses before leaving their hotel rooms?
You kiss me.
Oh, tomato. I'm not here to debate who initiated what. But for the record, that kiss was anything but one-sided.
I have work to do. So if you have a point, be a good time to get to it.
Good. I need you to assess a financial transaction, a funds transfer from a foreign investor.
You must have missed the sign that says district attorney when you barged in here without knocking, because unless you have business that a district attorney would actually address, then I can't help you.
Oh, well, last time I checked, you were still my primary counsel.
Last time I checked, you were still a weapons smuggler and a hostage taker with underworld connections, so if you don't mind closing the door on your way out, I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, come on, whatever happened to the rule of law? I mean, even detainees have rights for legal representation.
You are absolutely correct about that, which is why I'm going to find you another attorney. I know a lot of company. In fact, Diane Miller, great reputation. She's a fun girl, too, and she has the proven ability to turn a blind eye to her client's moral failings.
No. Diane Miller happens to be Sonny's attorney.
Exactly my point, you see, because if she can bend the law for him, she can certainly do whatever it would take to fix your life.
No, you see, I wouldn't be nearly as comfortable with Diane Miller as I would be with you. Besides, you're much cuter.
Fine. I will find you somebody else. Here. He's a very nice attorney. You'll like him a lot, and he owes me a favor. Give him this, tell him I'm collecting.
That would defeat the general purpose.
And what would that be exactly?
Of spending time alone with you.
I distinctly remember having this conversation with you. I don't know, 1, 2, 500 gazillion times, but apparently it hasn't made an impression on you at all, so I'll say it one more time. So open those ears and listen carefully. You and I have a professional relationship, and why you insist on pursuing this on a personal level is beyond me.
Oh, come on, Alexis. Stop being so modest. I mean, do you have any inkling of the effect a woman like you has on the opposite sex?
Really? What kind of woman would that be?
Well, you see, you're fiercely independent. You're brilliant and beautiful with great confidence. I mean, what man in his right mind would want to take this beyond a professional relationship? Tell me.
What woman in her right mind would want to have a relationship with you?
You know? One who likes real challenges.
What don't you get about I don't play with fire?
Oh, come on. I mean, you may say that now, but let's look back at your history. Sonny Corinthos, Rick Lansing. By all accounts, you're attracted to dangerous men and always have been. So, there.
So, there. Maybe I've learned from my mistakes. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, well, sort of. And it may have taken me a while, but I have learned that I enjoy drawing breath, so much so that I would like to continue doing it. All the more reason why Diane is your attorney. Because she, unlike me, enjoys a precarious situation. She's comfortable in it, and she knows how to use a gun. She can wield it as easily as she can file a brief. More reason why you should use her as your attorney.
No. It seems that you're not listening to me. I don't want another attorney. I want you. Understand?
We can both go over this back and forth until we're both blue in the face, but it's not going to change the fact that I'm not going to do this. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience.
So that's it. That's it. You're going to abandon me in my time of need.
It's a funds transfer. It's not a stay of execution. Diane is perfectly capable.
Oh, come on. There's a fine line between bending the rules and breaking the law. I mean, one wrong step and Ms. Miller could deprive me of the very freedom that you fought so tirelessly to defend. And then what? I mean, then you would blame yourself for her shortcomings. I mean, that's guilt that could haunt a person forever, darling.
What do you know about guilt? You haven't had a day of remorse in your life.
Well, I definitely, feel sorry of having a chance to be with you.
All right, stop it. It's obsessive. Find a hobby. Get a friend. Read a book. I don't care. Do something. Focus on something else. Focus on someone else. Just leave me alone.
All right. Then give me one reason why I should.
Your brother. This is my best friend in the whole world. Not to mention my ex-husband.
From a marriage that was never consummated.
Well, that's not the point.
Well, I mean, you're the last person I expect to worry about keeping it in the family. I mean, Sonny and Rick are brothers, but that didn't stop you from having a child with each one of them.
Must you keep dredging up my past?
Well, history has a way of repeating itself, doesn't it?
Well, it's not going to do it again, because Jax is the most functional relationship that I've ever had with a boy, and I'm not going to screw it up by getting involved with his deadbeat brother.
Oh, darling, no name-calling, please. I mean, that hurts. It hurts. But just to tell you, I'm not as destitute as you think I am. My employment might be unconventional, but it's very, very lucrative, darling.
Your business is very, very naughty at best, and I am not going to be a party to it.
Then I'm afraid I'm going to be forced to retain Miss Miller's services after all, and sue you for breach of contract.
Breach of contract.
Breach of contract. I retained you as my attorney, and now you're refusing to provide me with adequate representation.
Because there is a conflict of interest.
You see, this transaction needs to be dealt with the utmost discretion. If not, I could be subject to a great deal of undue suffering.
There isn't a judge on this planet that will hold me liable for your pain.
Maybe not, but then we'd be tied up in deposition for hours debating the points.
You wouldn't.
Don't underestimate just how far I'd go to spend time with you, Alexis, darling.
What's the account number?